June, so that means I got the season ticket. Yeah. I'm at the lake. We're 2 weeks into June. I'm not actually fishing. I've just come down to do a bit of homework, marker up Marbury Corner.
I'm going in before the kill. I'm doing it for a thrill. Hoping you'll understand.
Yeah, but man, that was so first to the nine. No privilege, but I had the option to never be stuck up on the block then. More money, more problems. We don't get along like Arsenal, Tottenham. Everybody wanna hate now, but fuck them. Gal from not London, so they made it. Big Russian must come in function. Don't make a rich man, have a bracket and aim it, chop it and shave it. Haters, let it add a straw for my savings. I was popped down, now they can't face it. Chased it until I just made it. Ooh. Remember when I couldn't buy food? Now my gal looking all smooth. Lambo chop on the move. Should've rolled out in the coupe. But all of these guys want tech with my life. But all of these guys want F with the 9. In my loot ends, the percentage of crime. Yeah, but man, that was so close to the 9. But all of these guys want tech with my life. But all of these guys want F with the 9. In my loot ends, the percentage of crime. Yeah, but man, that was so close to the 9. Prada always treat me on my set like Gianfranco Zola. In N9 see me, I'm like Pep Guardiola. Even on street see me was a soldier. Said they wanna be like me when it's older. All this crud that my knees went weak. When I put on my weight in a Rover, you can never be like me. No, made a $250,000 last week. Shows, of course I gotta get the right team. Close, why they wanna see me D.I.E. In the wine, far from a beast. Run everybody, run from police. All these brothers all talk in the streets, but they said it involved in the beef. Tongue full suit, now I'm feeling all trendy. Remember when the wallet was empty? Money, cop these boots for Eduardo Mendy. Real black brother in Chelsea. No talk, I'll stay, I feel more hungry, making a meal. I was so broke, couldn't pay for the bill. Cause I'm going in straight for the kill. But all of these guys want tech with my life. But all of these guys want F with the 9. In my loot ends, the percentage of crime. Yeah, but man, that was so close to the 9. But all of these guys want tech with my life. But all of these guys want F with the 9. In my loot ends, the percentage of crime. Yeah, but man, that was so close to the 9. All times and the ends, we were just riding on them. I know the judge in the eye, and I just lie for my friend. I listen to these UK rappers, and they just lying again. You liar. On my block I got big haters, but I got fire for them. When we was young broke fellas, everybody was brothers. It was cool till we made it, then everybody got jealous. They didn't get a dime from the block, whether you like it or not.
So, I'm here. I managed to get all 3 rods out before it started raining. I'm speaking quietly because there's a lot of fish in the swim. I've seen about 15 shows, like boshing out and everything. I even managed to catch one on camera. Well, there's definitely fish in the swim. There you go. I've just witnessed 6 boshes, 7. I've got 2 on my spots that I found the other day, and one I've just cast at where they were topping a lot. I've seen 5 or 6 shows on that one spot, so obviously I put a rig on it, but I put a bit of bait out first, so if they were there, hopefully spook them off with bait instead of my lead, and then hopefully they'll come back for the bait after my lead's gone in. That's the plan anyway, but yeah, I'm very confident. Beautiful fish, absolutely screaming run. Look at the scales on it, it looks bigger as well. 22 pound. It's been well behaved now. He wasn't so well behaved as soon as he got in the net. Absolute beauty. I don't know if it's a named fish. probably not at £22. To be honest, I thought I'd have had more last night. I'm not being greedy, but they was everywhere. They were all over me. I was so confident. And I just feel like the swim's gone quiet now. I'm gonna go for a little walk around. I feel like I peaked too soon. I should have probably stuck it out here a bit longer, because on my way around I took photos of 2 fish, like for 2 different people. So maybe I left during bite time. I've been watching Carp cruise in it for a couple hours now. About an hour ago there was a group of about 7 or 8 of them, and 2 of them looked like right chunks. Well, I didn't have any more, even though they were all on top of me all afternoon. But still, I'm not disheartened. I'm still happy with the one I did have. I've seen activity in the swim. Obviously I'm in Arbury Corner again. How can I not come in here? I haven't blanked in here yet. But yeah, very confident. Hoping to snare one in the night. Maybe even a little earlier. There's definitely activity in the swim. My confidence was misplaced. The wind's playing me havoc this morning. The crayfish stripped me of all my baits. So what I've learned is I need to get plastic bait to match my bottom bait. Now I'm not sure if this counts as a blank saver, but I'm counting it as it's a PB tench. It's only got one eye, £8.5. Lovely. Seen one fish, you'll never guess where it was. It's in Arbury Corner. So it looks like I'm sort of forced to go in there. Don't really mind, because it's a lovely little swim, but it's very secluded down there and you don't really get to see the rest of the lake. So if they move, I might not see where they go. And that's if they're even there. There's definitely one there, but usually where there's one, there's more. It's been a pretty uneventful day, apart from getting picked up by a coot, which was a bit of excitement. I've been watching fish come in and out of here all day, so I know they've been in the area, but they've just not been having it. But at least it's better to know that they've been in the area than not. Hopefully they're likely to frequent the area. I've still not managed to have one out of here during the day, so that would have been nice, but it's looking like I'm going to be getting set for night now. Get my new plastic baits on, because the crayfish come out to play at night. Gone and beaten my tench PB again. £9. Specimen. I've had a bit of a mare. I went for a walk around, didn't see anything, come back, got first rod in fine, second rod in fine, third rod just missed the spot, so I thought, oh, I'll recast it. Hit the fucking power line, my lead and everything's up there. I had to pull for a break, and there's about 7 wraps of line hanging off. I don't know if you can see it, it's so long, it's touching the water. Contacted the bailiff. He's got in touch with Nation Grid. I feel like a naughty school kid. I'm very confident. I've seen a lot of activity in the swim. I'm hoping for one in the night at least. It'd be lovely. It's been a very hit and miss 48 hours. I've learnt a lot. First day blank. First night had that PB tench. £9. Nice, but not what I came for. Second day blank. Then it power cable. Lost a carp just before dark. Had 2 tench in the night, both £8. Not what I came for. Still, it's nice to know that the rigs and bait are actually working though. I just now need to land on the carp. Today's a good day for spotting fish. Very hot, the sun is bright, the water's a good colour. The water's very low though. Lost loads of water. Don't know if it's the precipitation or farmers had some, I don't know. But it's down quite a bit. But anyway, water clarity's good and you can see a lot of fish. They're evenly spread. They're all round the lake, especially in Arbury Corner. So I'm in a bit of a rush, get my gear, drop the bucket in there. So I had 2 tench last night. Getting a bit sick of tench, to be honest with you. Becoming a bit of a nuisance now. I can't buy a carp. They're all moving in here now, I've got to go. All packed down. Just the 2 tench. Fail. I didn't even get here till 8:15. Which is probably for the best because there's been a real scorcher today. We've got the back end of the sturgeon full moon, which is supposed to be quite rare. Nighttime swim video. I'm in Busway 2. It's a new swim. I've not fished this swim before. Keep hearing rats. Got my own little photo booth here. Bivvy tucked in here. I best watch where I step. It's a bit tight, but I didn't want to put the bivvy in there because that's a bit out of the way and I can't see my rods down here because the water level is really low. Really poor quality. But yeah, I'm not fishing far out at all. I've seen activity. It was all close in. I've come to the conclusion, if I'm just coming for a quick overnighter or a day, I need to get down during the week and do a little pre-bait. So I'm pretty sure they like old bait here, or at least soak my bait a bit before I come. So I'm down the lake, put my new plan into action. Come down, it's Thursday, it's after work. Come down to pre-bait, ready for the weekend, because I'm only here for a quick overnight Saturday.
5 days on and 2 days off. 9 AM already staring at the clock. 5 days on and 2 days off. It goes round and it never stops. Never stops. Never stops. Never stops. Never stops. You must think I'm a loser. You must think I'm a maniac. Well, I'm not here to amuse ya. I'm just here to get paid, to get wages. Then I'm on my way. They got us 5 days on and 2 days off. Counting down the days until my head goes pop. They got us 5 days on and 2 days off. Round and it never stops. Well, are you working hard? Or are you hardly working? Well, I find it hard with the boss man lurking. He's still smirking. I'm still working here. Never stops. You must think that I'm crazy. Not much of a brainiac, but don't you dare call me lazy. I got a plan of attack to enact so that I won't come back. They got you 5 days on and 2 days off. Counting down the days until your heart just stops. 5 days on and 2 days off.
I now have spots in 2 locations and backup spots just in case people are fishing the swims. I think I've sort of covered my bets here a bit, hopefully. What a palaver. I got my 2 buckets from the car. I walked that way around the lake. I got to my pre-baited swim. Well, I couldn't go in Second Island, someone's in there. Got to Busway 2, that was empty. And I got quite a big patch out there when I come Thursday. So I dropped my buckets in there. And then I kept walking around the lake. I've probably been here about an hour. I got down to this swim, the Willow. I see a couple of fish just slightly topping out there. So I went back to Busway 2, got my bucket, come back here. I felt absolutely knackered. I've still got to go get the rest of the stuff from the car. I've just got my bucket, but I've got the swim. And they were just out there, but I baited just over here the other day, so I'll definitely have one there. I think there's a bit of activity there now, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have one out there. So now back to the car to get my gear. This is the closest I've ever been to the car park. Lovely. Despite having them on top of me all last night and all this morning, it's a blank. I know they were on top of me all last night because I heard them and I had a few liners in the night, but nothing happening. Better luck next time. Right, so here's the thing. I've got a theory. The fish are holding up either end of the lake, and nobody fishes Arbury Corner apart from me and well, Tench Corner. So I figured that's where I need to focus my efforts, and when they're not down that end, go down the other end. So I'll come here with a plan today, because I figured, how can I beat the Tench? And I thought, if I have pop-ups, straight pop-ups, 5-6 inches off the ground, they're not going to get it. But I thought that's too blatant for the carp. So I thought, right, okay, I'll go with bigger baits then. So I've done a load of snowman up this week, and I come down midweek and I baited Arbury Corner. But then I got here today, and there's only one other person on, and he's right down the other end. I'm in the original, and I'm only in here because I see activity out in front of it. I went down to Arbury Corner, check it out. Obviously I couldn't see anything. Spent a good 20-30 minutes down there. I didn't even get set up until dark. I got the third rod in, I think it was about 9:15 by the time I was bivvying up. I thought it was a new PB common, but it's 28. Nice. I don't know which one it is, but it's got to have a name. It's a big common. They don't know I fight well in there. Really happy with that. Really happy. Needed that for morale, big time. I'm going to take you for a walk around my crib. This is my backyard, that's my house. These are my steps. It's my little courtyard, barbecue area. Not much of a driveway, but it's alright. Come in here. Got the kitchen set up over here. Storage. Unmade bed because I haven't decided whether I'm going to have another nap again or not. The door automatically shuts behind you, look. This is my washing line from my wet trousers from last night. Lights. ashtray. Sorted. Well, I'm very happy with that. I'm not 100% sure. It's really hard to tell with commons, but if that is the original common, then he's been in there a long time, and if he fell to my tactics, then any of them can. So that's a real positive. Off home with a spring in my step.